Hi everyone, you're listening to a very famous piece of music called The Planet Suite by Gustav Holst. Holst was an English composer who lived in London, and he was also a music teacher. His father was actually Swedish and his mother was English, but he came from a very, very musical family. There are actually 7 movements or parts of this planet suite, but we are going to be concentrating particularly today on Mercury, which is the planet nearest the Sun. It was the Romans who originally gave the planet their names, and they named them after their gods and goddesses. So the largest planet became Jupiter, who, as many of you know, was king of the gods. We have Saturn and Venus and Mars and Mercury. The one we're going to be looking at today and listening to is Mercury, who was the winged messenger god for the rest of the gods. They believed that each god was in control of different aspects of their lives. So Mercury was said to be the god of games and business and storytelling. I suppose they must have imagined, with all that whizzing about between gods with messengers, he must have had a lot of very, very good stories to tell. Mercury has sometimes been described as a cosmic butterfly, which is a lovely image and is actually a shape that can occur in the solar system. And astronomers believe that this happens when a star is coming to the end of its life and it spills out gas and dust and it creates a beautiful butterfly shape. If you imagine a real butterfly flitting about from flower to flower, the music seems to bounce around from different instruments, and there are changes in tempo and rhythm, and it all seems to be played in a real blur of sounds. It's very busy, and it conjures up the picture of Mercury, the messenger god, dashing around and wearing his winged shoes so that he could travel even faster and move at a tremendous speed. As you listen to the music, think about how the instruments are being played and think of some words that could describe the mood of the music. Write those down, maybe pause the video to share them with your friends. Okay, that's enough talking. Let's go on and listen to the music. Wow, that was great. If you want to, pause the video here and share some of the words that you've come up with. Listen to this next extract from Mercury, and in particular the violin solo that starts. It plays a melodic phrase, and in music we would call this a motif, and then other instruments echo that. You'll hear the oboe, flute, a piano, which actually is called a bell piano, a celeste, a clarinet, strings. See if you recognise all these different instruments. Wow, that was interesting, wasn't it? Did you follow the motif on all the different instruments? It was repeated 12 times. Now we're going to listen to a different version played on some different instruments. These are instruments that you've played yourselves. Listen to the motif and see how it's passed around between the 4 different players. I hope you enjoyed this session. Now I'd like you to go back and listen to the 2 versions again. Write down any similarities and differences that you notice, and then say which one of those you prefer. Well done, everyone. Keep well. Goodbye, everyone.